I would hit the ground running to represent the ward on the council because I've worked in the council for the last 2.5 years. As the chief of staff, my key job was to turn into legislation what people were saying on our phones, in our emails, what problems we had in our community across the city, because I had a chance to do it for all 15 council people. In working for all 15, I had a chance to see what all 15 did really well and what some didn't do so well. So if you elect me, you get the greatest hits because I have worked for all of them. And I know Councilman Corey is really great at some things with public works and infrastructure improvements. I know how he does it. I will follow that lead because that's how you get it done. There's other folks who are really great with finances. I know who they are. I've watched how they've done it. I will emulate that and I'll get it done. If you elect me, you will get someone who hits the ground running on day one, who knows all of the council people, knows how they work, knows how the committees work, knows how the mayor works, knows all the folks in-house, and can hit the ground running to really represent your interests immediately. Thank you.
Good job, Steve.
So throughout my career, I have been at City Council, at ordinance committee meetings, finance committee meetings, all measures. And what's really, really clear in that process and in that work is that we have got to be able to just cut through some, I want to say some sort of status quo, right? Some inability to just choose the right thing and move it. And so, and I've seen that up close, and I've seen it happen, where things that make a lot of sense take years and years and years to pass. So I would say my work as a community organizer, as an advocate, and as a leader has prepared me to step into City Council and be able to move things through for the benefit of all of us.
Yes, Pat?
Well, when you work in the city for 35 years, you end up getting to know a lot of the different positions that are there in the city. And I have done that. So I've been preparing for this position for a long time. I know a lot of the city council members. I know our state and representatives and senators. And so I think a lot of attending a lot of the meetings at city council and the different ordinance meetings has also prepared me. But you can't be a community leader and an activist and not know how the city works. And I think that's what I bring to the table, that 35 years of experience has prepared me for this. And so I think I can, I may not, is there going to be a learning curve? Sure, I think all of us are going to have a learning curve. But I think that a lot of the work that I have done has allowed me to be able to move and work with the councils and the different committees and the different groups that are represented here, and particularly the community groups, which I think need to have a greater voice in our city council. Thank you.
And Brandon Barry.
I'm glad you used the term learning curve. I think that no one walks into a position knowing everything, no matter how much they prepared. And if they say they have, they're lying to you. I think life is all about having mentors to help you. You should be learning something new every day. I am fortunate enough to have former members of the city council, former mayors, current members of the city council reaching out to me, offering guidance and advice on some of the questions that I've gotten from the residents of this ward as I go door to door. I carry a notebook and I write them all down. Some of the things I know how to get done, some I don't, so I lean on my mentors. That's how I think I've prepared for my upcoming role as the next city councilman.